an 8-week mindfulness course as a frontline intervention for certain conditions. Almost every week another mainstream publication, a magazine or newspaper, carries an article that speaks of the popularity of mindfulness and its apparent benefits. And there seems to be an unending stream of books about it. So, why another book? Because it's one thing just to read about mindfulness, and quite another thing to practice it. The aim of this book is to support you in its actual practice. You can use the book as a do-it-yourself manual for learning mindfulness in a structured way, or you can use it to supplement the teaching on a teacher-led 8-week mindfulness program. You can also use it simply to find out more about the approach, and to try some of the ideas and practices for yourself. The book is built around an 8-week mindfulness course that is a hybrid of the two most popular and widely researched mindfulness approaches: Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction, MBSR, and Mindfulness-Based Cognitive Therapy, MBCT. However you use this book, you'll get the most from it by actually trying some of the mindfulness practices taught here over a period of time. My intention for this book is to be practical and, as much as possible in this medium, experiential. Although I will refer from time to time to the considerable scientific research into the effects of mindfulness training, and I'll be discussing some of the theory that underlies the approach, all of that is intended to support and illuminate the actual practice of mindfulness. The true meaning of mindfulness emerges ultimately from its practice, something you have to do for yourself. In the end, it's only by practicing some of the methods of mindfulness that you can discover their real significance and begin to share in the very considerable benefits that they offer. Those benefits really are considerable, so many and various, and are accessible to people in a wide variety of contexts. I teach mindfulness in many different settings these days. My associates and I run public self-enrollment 8-week mindfulness courses in London and elsewhere. We also bring programs like the one outlined here to people in organizations: banks, internet companies, media organizations, financial and professional services companies, the UKs National Health Service, and so on. I work with large groups or one-to-one with senior staff. I've taught people working at senior board level in large global organizations, and I've worked in a space littered with potting compost, teaching the course to the staff who run a plant nursery, alongside clients who have learning difficulties. Sometimes we teach the full 8-week program. Sometimes we deliver a shorter introduction. We teach mindfulness for leaders courses, and we teach mindfulness for general staff. But however or wherever we teach, the basic premise of the work remains the same. When you're more skilled at working with your mind and mental states, things go better for you and for those around you. After training in mindfulness myself for around 40 years now, and teaching others for much of that time, I feel I can say this unequivocally: mindfulness works. How to use this book. The heart of this book is an 8-week mindfulness training course, and that is reflected in its structure. Each chapter comprises instructions for a particular set of practices that you can engage in that week. The practices are cumulative and follow one another in a particular order, building from week to week. There are downloadable audio materials to support each week's home practice at the end. There are 2 streams of daily practice that you can follow. The first stream follows the home practice pathway of classic MBSR and MBCT in suggesting that you do at least 40 minutes of home practice each day.